Why it's time to get bullish on the Drip Network. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi and cryptocurrency space. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. Let's dive into it. So, as you can see, I have the Drip token price chart up and still holding that $6.43 range there. We've been holding there for quite some time. Not a bad thing, but glad to see we haven't moved lower. Looks like we got a little bit below that and then sort of bounced back up. So still holding that $6 to $7 range, which is perfectly fine. Just gives me more time to accumulate and build my drip faucet bag. Moving on to my drip faucet. So as I told you guys yesterday, I added a couple more. So I'm at 372. And then again today I'm gonna add some more, so probably be at 380. So slowly just chipping away at that goal of mine for that 1,000 deposit range. And then afterwards, obviously I'll probably keep going like most of you probably will if you get to 1,000, and just keep building it up until we hit that next bull run. Now as far as my daily return, so now I'm close to $24, so it's actually gone up since I think yesterday, so looking good there. And yeah, I mean, for the amount of money and getting paid that 1%, I still shout it from the mountaintops that Drip and the Drip Network is one of the best DeFi projects out there and has been that way for a while. And then moving on real quick to my garden, I have 293,000, and I will be and I just compounded some this morning, so I suspect by the end of the day I'll be at 300,000. And then once I hit that goal, I'm just going to reassess. I may take some profit out and just dump it into my faucet to build up my faucet bag from there. Now, when I talk about why I'm so bullish on this Drip Network, it's because what's to come ahead. Now, I know right now we've been in this bear market and we've seen prices sort of stagnate, trade sideways, and we haven't seen a lot of price appreciation at all, really, due in part to just, I think the market sentiment and just a lot of unknown factors going out in the world today. But us in the Drip Network, and specifically being in Drip, we have an advantage of knowing what's to come ahead. And when I say what's to come ahead, it's some of the developments that I brought up in the Telegram group. Like, for instance, the new UI for Drip, the gamification of Drip as well, and then ultimately the marketing that's going to be coming about. Now, as of right now, obviously we don't know anything about when all this stuff is supposed to come to fruition. We saw it in the Telegram, on the notes on the AMA, just speaking about it, but there's no dates as of yet. So this new UI and all this gamification could come, within 3 months. Could be 6 months, who knows, really. Right now it's up in the air, and Forex hasn't really put a date on it, which is perfectly fine. That just gives us more time to sort of compound and build our bags. And then we move into, and then you want to talk about the bear market. That's another question as to, once the bear market's over and we start reversing, hopefully we'll have all this done and we can, go again, surpass all-time highs. But who knows when the bear market and the bull market will start. I think this one sort of crept up on everybody. This bear market, everybody was not quite, and Bitcoin didn't really follow its previous trajectories of a bear and bull market. So we'll see what happens next. Another thing that I don't see a lot of people talking about is, Drip is sort of tied to BNB, right? And on BNB, and I think Forex even highlights this in the Telegram, or in the AMA he was speaking of. But anyway, BNB. So I'm also bullish on BNB. Why is that? Because they are continued to develop, and CZ is very smart, and he knows, and he's been in the game for a while, and he knows what he's doing. But they continue to develop. When you have other coins and other wallet holders, we talk about going to different ones just all over the place, from Coinbase to we had the Celsius issue, and BNB is still it's down, but it's still holding. But anyway, you look at this, and they're launching a DApp platform with red alarms to warn users about scams. This is the stuff I like to see, because as I don't know if anybody has, it almost used to be a rite of passage to be rug pulled in the DeFi space. I myself have been rug pulled quite a few times, but so I would greatly appreciate something that would sort of help out with that. There's certain things you can look at to help yourself out, to not get rug pulled, or to doing a doxing themselves, or finding out how they worked on previous projects, things like that. But specifically, it would be nice to have some kind of platform that actually will highlight and sort of audit each project, and then let you know what is good and what is bad, what is a good project and what is a bad project. So I think that's good. And I think with BNB, I'm super bullish on BNB as well, and I think in the next bull run they will surpass $1,000 and beyond. And I think that us being in drip will sort of get the benefit of that as well. And couple that with the developments that Forex has planned for the drip network and the animal farm, to be quite honest with you, because that's going to be more attention to drip, because people go to animal farm and then wonder, hey, what's a drip garden? Or they'll start going to Telegram groups wondering what else they can get in, and then they're going to find out about drip. So and we all know drip is king. So that's why I'm really bullish on the project, not only because of Forex developments, because of what BNB has, what they've been doing, and who's behind BNB, and then also just in general. Right now it's just a bear market. So if you think about it, I mean, everybody is down in this bear market, and Drip's still paying that 1%. Not saying other projects are not, but what I'm saying is Drip has been doing this. Bear, bull market, whatever market it is, sideways market, has always been paying. So I can only imagine once we get into the bull market where Drip will go from here. So let me know in the comments, when you guys think, and that was another question I got. A question, a little thing I got my friend with the other day. We're trying to talk about when do you think the bull market would start. So when do you guys think the bull market is gonna start again? We're gonna maintain that same cycle of BTC cycle, or are we gonna do something different now? So my argument was, I thought it was different times, and we're in uncharted territory when it comes to these markets now. So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.